What's going on, everyone? Scott here. Welcome back to the channel. So Michigan State basketball plays their round of 32 game against New Mexico, the 10th seed here in the South region at 8:40 on Sunday night. Now, New Mexico coming in 27-7 overall, 17-3 in their league. Have beat some really good teams. Beat UCLA earlier in the year, second game of the year. Played St. John's within 14. Beat USC. Beat Colorado State, another tournament team here, twice. It looks like here, and then obviously coming out with that win over Marquette on Friday night. So a fairly good team that Michigan State, definitely a lot to account for, really starting with Donovan Dent up front. But before we do jump in, if you could just hit that like and subscribe button down there. More Michigan State basketball content on the channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video. So just going in here, the rundown for some of the players here for New Mexico. Donovan Dent, obviously big name here with the 21 points a game. Averages about 6 assists too, 1.4 steals, 41% from three. And seeing him in person on Friday, he's very smooth, gets to the basket, just creates shots. So, I mean, this is definitely going to be a tough guard for Michigan State. But obviously, Michigan State has a lot of bodies to throw at him on the guard position. So, definitely an interesting matchup there. Probably start out with Jaden Akins, I'm imagining. Maybe Trey Holloman when he comes in off the bench as well. Nelly Jr. Joseph, another guy we talked about in the initial preview of the three teams that were in our little pod here for this weekend. Nelly Jr. Joseph, center for them, 14 points a game, 11 rebounds, 1.3 steals, 1.5 blocks on the year. True Washington, 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 35% from three. Mustafa Amzil adds 11 and 6 rebounds for them. That's a lot of their scoring right there. They do have CJ Nolan with 8 points off the bench as well, but 81 points per game as a team. Another solid rebounding team here, 39 rebounds a game. So really in our first two matchups, two really good rebounding teams here. Turn it over about 11 times a game, so around the same there. Shoot it at about 35-ish% from three on the year. So there's definitely something to watch out for. Going over a couple things for them. Bench points, they rank 55th, 25 per game. So similar to MSU, utilize their bench a lot. Michigan State still standing strong in 5th with 34 bench points a game. They like to play extremely fast as well. That was evident seeing them play on Friday night. But 3rd in fast break points, 16 points a game, which is just slightly ahead of Michigan State at 4th with 16 fast break points a game. New Mexico is 4th in tempo. Michigan State is 140th currently. New Mexico is also 269th in turnovers forced at about 11 per game. So they turned over about 11 times per game, and they turn people over about 11 times per game as well. So a couple defensive ways Michigan State can look at this. Either let Dent get his, like we've seen, Michigan State do, to say like a Zach Edey or, whoever through the years. Like let them get theirs and then try to shut it off the water of everyone else. We kind of seen though what a dominant guard or on-ball guard can do just about a week and a half or so ago with John Tanji when he went off for 32, 34 points in the Big Ten tournament. So I think this is a little different than say letting a big guy get his, because I mean 41% from three as well. So yeah, I think this one is try to throw the kitchen sink at him. Jaden Akins, Trey Holloman, Jeremy Fears, Jace, who throw everyone at him to try to slow him down as much as possible, and then just try to limit, say Nelly Jr. Joseph, True Washington, the other guys around him, Mustafa Amzil, CJ Nolan. But I think that's the best strategy to try to defend him. I mean, like I said, seeing him play in person on Friday night, really kind of smooth type of player is Dent. So Michigan State definitely going to need team defense on him, and in my opinion, try to use all those guards against them. But as we said, with their fast break and tempo, Michigan State is going to have to, and their good rebounding, as we talked about, around 39 rebounds a game. I think I said, 39 rebounds a game. But yeah, keeping them off the glass, which was similar to the first game against Bryant, keeping them off the glass and then keeping them out of transition. So really similar for both these teams. Obviously, Michigan State been really good rebounding all year and then getting out and running. And then New Mexico, obviously same thing here. Really good rebounding and likes to get out and run. So this seems like it could be a fast-paced game. So Michigan State going to have to keep them off the glass, keep them out of transition as well to not let them get loose and get going in this one. But we're going to need Jeremy Fierce to continue to push the pace. Again, he's had a really good game. Had a really good game against Bryant. He's been playing really good these last, say 2-3 weeks. Definitely playing his best basketball. Jace Richardson, as we said, he just being his normal Jace Richardson himself, efficient. He got going a lot in the second half. Last time, Cohen Carr, career game last time out. I'm curious if we see more of him in this one. I mean, he was big on the board, so I think we do. I would like to see more of that Jackson Kohler at the 5 lineup, and then, some Carson Cooper as well. Obviously coming in at the 5 to spell there, but I think we need to see a lot of Cohen Carr in this one in terms of rebounding. Jackson Kohler needs to have a big game on the glass. Same thing that we said last time out against Bryant. But yeah, gonna have to hit some shots. Obviously, this is a really good scoring team, as we said here in New Mexico. So we're just gonna go through a couple of over at Bart Torvik here, and Bart Torvik has New Mexico as the 43rd team in the country. Currently, they are the 86th adjusted efficiency offense and the 17th adjusted efficiency defense. Really solid defense as well. Then flipping it back over to Michigan State. Michigan State at number 13 on Bart Torvik currently, 33rd adjusted efficiency offense, 6th adjusted efficiency defense. Now, Bart Torvik has this as a 77-71 Michigan State win. I think the spread for this one is about that as well. It's about 6.5 at time of recording. So I definitely think this is going to be a really good, entertaining game here for Michigan State, and definitely a tough one. So definitely probably going to be sweating this one out too. New Mexico's a really good team. Yeah, so I don't think this is going to be a brush over game, even though they're a 10 seed for any reason, just as I didn't think Bryant as a 15 seed was going to be a brush over. Obviously, once Michigan State got that thing going, but no, I think this is going to be a tight one for the whole game. But I think Michigan State's going to have to defend, rebound, run, obviously, and make some shots in order to win this thing here on Sunday night and move on to the Sweet 16. So anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.